Hello ladies and gentlemen, Ralph's Automotive. Welcome back to the channel. Today might be a little bit of a sad day for this customer, but that's neither here nor there right now. I've not checked anything. This video is a little bit about being observant. So I got this 2010 Chevrolet Equinox. It's got the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder Ecotec engine, and the customer stated that apparently he had code scanned or scanned himself. I don't know what he did, but anyway, apparently it came up with the number 3 misfire. Like I said, I've not checked. I took it from the beginning of my driveway to the front of the shop here, and it definitely got a misfire. I don't know how to really go about that, so bear with me for just a second. So first things first, as I do a lot of times, you know, I mashed on the accelerator. I did a clear flood on it, and already I've heard something. I'm gonna let you guys listen to that. I'm gonna do the same thing again. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is a little bit about being observant. I think we can all hear that engine is skipping. With other words, I think I haven't checked, so bear with me. I think it's got close to a dead cylinder or a dead cylinder. I don't think it's fuel related. The customer stated that they had blasted part scanning at it. They put coil, they put plugs, only 4 of them. But what I've noticed when I got into the vehicle in the center console, he had the plugs. Now he didn't replace them with AC Delco. Proud of him for doing that. And I figure, well, I'm gonna be nosy. I'm gonna look at the spark plug, see what he took out of it, just to be out of curiosity. Okay, they're pretty rough. But actually, I'm gonna just go from the other side. I've had them all out, but there's no need in it. I'm gonna go from the other side. I checked all of them, and I hope the camera is going to pick that up. I'm going to try to get in here. Can't really see it, but that's making it worse there. I do apologize if you can't see that. There is the top of the electrode is gone, and a good chunk of the, let me try to get a light here, something. See if we can get a little bit better shot at it. Anyway, so like I said, I hope the camera picks it up. I don't know. It's bright out here. I can't really see. So anyway, take my word for it. A good chunk of that electrode is missing, and also a good chunk of the porcelain is missing. So my philosophy on that would be that he may have had something go through the valve and it just happened to hit it. That is my philosophy on it for the moment. So not a whole lot to these things as far as taking them apart. There is a clamp down here, clips up top, clamp over here. You can disassemble the top. I'm gonna turn the camera off. Don't have a lot of battery life in it. I have a problem with my charger. My charger is bad, so I have to do it on a computer. But anyway, neither here nor there. I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna take this apart, and I'm gonna go directly to the number 3 cylinder. You know, see what we can see, because I can hear it. It's kind of plain as day. I may be wrong, but we'll see. So, short observation. I was told he replaced the number 3, but in fact, the new coil is actually on the number 4. So, on most inline 4-cylinder engines, the front of the engine is number 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that new coil, and we'll get you in here, get you a shot at it. So, that new coil is on the number 4 cylinder. So, at this point in time, I'm going to hook the scan tool up to it. Probably should have done that already, but didn't. So, put the scan tool on it. Actually, what I'm getting is a P0300, which is just a general misfire. It doesn't give me anything cylinder specific. Cylinder specific with P0301, 302, 303, 304, 305, and so on. So from here, we can do a couple of things. Trying to theorize what I'm going to do here. I'm probably going to start it up. Matter of fact, can do that anyway, so you hear the misfire, because you can hear the misfire. So we start it up, and beforehand, I'm going to make sure that these plugs are nice and free. Oh, they have broken the tab on the coil plug. I'm not for sure that I'm going to be able to get that off. Let me grab a pick or a screwdriver or something like that, see if we can get in there and release it. It has warmed up out here pretty good. It was cold, now it's warm again. Actually got F-150 on the rack up here, so that's why I'm in front of the door, in case you're wondering. Okay, so I can get to that. So let's do an unplug test, see what we can come up with. Yep, that ain't gonna stay running for me. Whoop. That's why. Should not do that at all. I should have unplugged that mass airflow. My bad. That should have been unplugged first. See if it stays running now. Car is running pretty rough. 1, 2. Number 3, no change. Okay. All right, no change on the number 3. And by the way, the reason the vehicle died is because I had the mass airflow sensor plugged in. And the mass airflow sensor was telling the computer there is no air passing through it, which there wasn't, because there ain't no intake on it. And that's the reason the engine died. You unplug it, it will go into a default strategy. So, the next step, real quick and dirty, alleviate some other problems. I'm going to do a coil swap. I'm going to do a quick coil swap, see if the problem follows. Oh, I guess it would help if I get a 10mm socket there. You know, if you follow along some of my other videos, you're gonna ask, am I gonna change the plug? No, we're not gonna change the plug just yet. We're gonna change the coil first. See if the coil does us any good. See if the problem moves. Now, if we have no change, we're gonna go ahead and pull the plug out. Check the plug. I mean, we can, you know, when you're doing diagnostics, we can theorize on what is going on, but don't guess at it. Check it. I'm going to go straight to the number 3. Everything is plugged back in. No change on the number 3. Actually, just to say this, I am a little bit surprised that the computer didn't give us a P0300, because normally these units here are pretty quick about picking it up. Of course, this is one of them where I hope I'm wrong, but we don't know yet till we try. No need in getting excited. Kind of funny, he broke the tab off that coil plug, but the actual tab, the part that holds it in place, is still there. That's nice. At least we don't have to replace that. Or you don't have to worry about it falling out of there. So this plug is soaked with fuel. Kind of sort of rules out an injector problem now, doesn't it? Grab a rag. Grab us a rag here. Of course, the plugs are new. Odds are, ain't nothing wrong with it. I was going to swap them around. I think I'm going to go ahead and shortcut this thing and go directly to the source. Oh. This plug here, of course, not wet. What? What are you mowing about? What I said. I didn't see anything, sorry, dog cat. Didn't see anything wrong with the plug. Like I said, they're not, it's easy to put in. I mean, anybody can change plugs on these things. Odds on him dropping it or that, slim to none. Don't see no crack in porcelain or anything like that. Nope, I'm not going to go digital. We're going to do analog. We can do it clear flood. Right now I've got, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it clear flood. Get you all a shot of that. Okay. I guess let's see if I can keep you on the gauge right there. Look, I just don't like dealing with the sunlight a lot out here because it's always hard for me to see the camera. So I'll keep you right at that. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna let her crank for a while. So that's twice. We're not satisfied with that, or I should say, I'm not going to be satisfied with that yet. You noticed me also pull out of the companion cylinder. I pulled the plug out of it as well. So we're gonna go next door. I've been bitten too many times not to verify everything twice, 3 times. And right away, by me putting the tube in here in the number 4, already we heard the difference in the sound between having 3 cylinders hitting and only had 2 of them hitting a while ago, because that cylinder here undoubtedly bad. Okay, we got 160 psi on that one. Let me turn this screen around. Yeah, okay, you can see that. So we got about 170 actually, I think it was. And just in case I didn't hold my fingers just right, I'm gonna go right back into the hole. That's just for me to tell you guys, always double check. Don't do anything quick. I mean, if you're anything like me, it bites you every time. You know, you're trying to do something real quick, it's gonna bite you. I won't get paid diagnostic time. I'm gonna spend that time double and triple checking before I have to tell the customer some bad news that actually, in fact, is not true. Notice the sound change. Actually, I'm gonna give that customer a call. See what he wants to do. You know, of course, off the top of my head, I don't know that the cam would actually do that. You know, lobes and stuff. I don't know. I'd have to do a little bit of thinking about it. But anyway, doesn't change the fact that I'm done. You know, diagnostics over with. Like I said, guys, when I pulled it up from over there at the end of the driveway up to the shop here, you know, first thing I did is did a relative compression, because he told me he changed the plugs and the coil. You know, either way, I normally do it anyway. Those vehicles that support it, I like doing it just to kind of know part of my direction, I should say. But anyway, there it is, guys. I'm going to end the video right here. I'm going to call the customer, see what they want to do. Thanks for watching. Okay, add a few things in there. I did have the customer come down, and I showed them exactly what I showed you guys. I've told them that I was highly suspicious of the valve gotten damaged based upon what he told me, the way it happened. I know I didn't give you all that information, just take my word for it. We talked about it a little bit after they got there, and based on all that, I've told him that I'm highly suspicious of the valves being bad in the number 3. And if that is the case, you know, I've told him head's going to have to come off. You know, it's got to go to a machine shop, or you got to replace the head, or whatnot have you. The people, that's actually a younger couple, they're down here for a baby shower, and they're not close to here. They don't live close to here, I should say. I've told them it's going to tie the vehicle up for a little bit, you know, to get all that done. And I told them, in my honest opinion, I will try to get the vehicle back home and have a shop up there take care of it. That way, you don't have to get something like that done that far from home. But anyway, again, I hope you guys caught that. I had a good idea what was wrong with it when I first cranked it over, because I did the clear flood. I did that right in the beginning when I pulled it to the shop, and I already knew it had a cylinder that wasn't contributing. So I had a good idea right from the beginning. The only reason I did the diagnostics the way that I did the diagnostics is to show you guys a little bit of direction if you run into a similar problem. So bear that in mind before you leave negative comments or thumbs down. So anyway, I'm going to end the video. Thanks for watching again. Like, subscribe, do what it is you do. Thanks for watching.